Welcome to Be Creative Art Hub, and today we're going to talk about charcoal drawings. And this today I have a charcoal pencils, which are different shade, light, dark, and medium, and the white charcoal for highlights. Then I have a charcoal compressed sticks, which I also have vary in a different shade. I have like a white crayons and willow sticks, willow charcoal sticks. So we have a still life, which is going to be our first practice of doing a charcoal drawing. Part of doing charcoal, we also need to have a blending tools, which is like could be tissues, brushes, and one of the pressed paper sticks that helps you to blend instead of like using fingers, and the rubber and putty. So this is my paper, and as you can see on the picture, we see the bowl of fruits and the actual pear falling on the side. I'm gonna use the beginning with the light charcoal pencil to kind of like make myself as a guidelines where my objects are for the still life. So I'm doing it very lightly and just making sure my subject is over here, the right. So there's one apple that is like over there, and there's another apple kind of going in the bowl, and behind there is another apple which we can't see. Yeah. And then we have the apple next to the bowl. With the shadow going here, and the pear is kind of like over here. So that's my quick drawing, just to know where my things are and the shadows exist. When I'm done with the drawing, I'm gonna work on my layering the shade and shading. So I like to start with with the willow sticks and work with the dark areas. The reason is, as you see, the sticks are very soft and they give you these kind of like dust, the charcoal dust that helps then blend in later with the mid-tones. So in this corner, as you can see, it's quite dark and shady. So I'm gonna start with using dark parts here and shaping up the pear. Pears are the darkest at the moment here. Then we have apples. In this apple is kind of like in the shadow Same with the other one. Then we have quite dark shadow falling here. And this apple has there. And then the pear has this part quite dark. And it's nice to have a contrast if it's light, so dark over here. So then I'll go with the dark charcoal pencil and kind of like, we'll give a bit later the where it's like really dark. Then I'll go with a stick and I'll start using the midtones. For the midtones, I kind of like, it's good to kind of like sharpen up on the separate piece of paper, like with the sand, or if you don't have a sand, just like do it like rub it, and you will get these powder. So this powder, I'm kind of like, I like to use then the stick and use for the midtones. As we following the shapes of the apple, and kind of like it helps to blend. And then again, kind of like there's a highlight there, so I'll keep this white for now. And the highlight over there. There is a quite light apple here with the mid-tone here. So now we're going towards the bowl. Over here it's very light, so I'll take a light pencil. Again, just to over here we're gonna work on this apple. So it's just the best is just to look where is the light and the dark, and first work on the darks, then get to the mid-tones, work that out. So we have here the highlight is here, and what is good about the when you have first like a soft layout, then you're gonna start working into the details with the pencils and rubber. So let's take a darker pencil, and where we have the most darkest areas in the painting, in the drawing, sorry, we're gonna start adding that, and again we'll start then blending in later on, just giving like the most highlighted areas a look. I know this is very dark because it's in the shade. With a very light highlight. So then we're gonna use a rubber in there. There. So when I did that, I'm just gonna give a bit of blending. Especially places like here. As you can see, it's getting better and better to showing the highlights, the shades. This one's a bit too, so well, I use a little bit of pencil. very quite light that. Again, over there it's quite dark. Now I will use the rubber to kind of like take out some of the where the highlights are. So, and this is my very quick charcoal sketch drawing of the still life. And as you can see, it's very kind of like what I like about charcoal drawings is that it's very like soft and lots of work with your fingers, you know, like using the tools and the tissue, you know, and it's kind of like very soothing, very calm drawing, very flexible, like you could do, you know, like, or very into details, or like, you know, just like make it a bit of like mess in the picture. It's absolutely fine. It's like really rewarding at the end, and easy to try. And you can take any objects from your home and basically use it as drawing from with the charcoal. So like fruits and vegetables, they all looks really good drawing with the charcoal. I hope you enjoyed this workshop, and please comment and let me know, and I'll like to answer your questions. See you soon.